Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Made it.
Absolutely. A little later in the show than we normally start, but, as an elected official, you have a civic duty to your county?
City.
Yep. Look how fancy this guy looks,
We're
huh?
fancy.
Look at that. Beautiful.
I think that says record on it, right? If you see the top left side of that.
I'll take a peek.
Take a peek, yeah. No, so here's the deal. We got a lot going on all the time here, and the daily operation, does it say? Oh, you're looking good.
It doesn't say record.
It doesn't say in the top left-hand corner?
Standby, menu.
Bottom right-hand corner?
It's got the red thing, but I don't believe it says record.
It's going to be red dot, and we're going to say that it's going to work.
It's a red dot. There is a red dot.
Yeah, dot, not feather.
Yep.
And now we know.
Shout out to Jesse and Cherrywood Liquor.
People are on. Yeah.
136th in Colorado next to Starbucks.
Yeah. I was at a licensing authority meeting. Some things are going down in the city, but I will throw this out there. We made it. We're here. Man, DadDimes.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had enough Rockstar or Red Bull or Zoa today. No, not nearly enough to be able to do this. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
Because we do it every Wednesday.
I mean, you're getting older, so it's way past your bedtime.
I mean, things are hurting a little bit more. I did a community meeting this morning or this afternoon. I did a virtual reality meeting, which was kind of cool. I went and did the authority meeting. Now we're doing man. I need a personal assistant. Are you in?
I'm in.
Nice.
Done.
No, you're gonna schedule me times for golf, 7 hours a day.
All right. Well, I thought you wanted to have fun at work, but
I guess if we have to. That being the case, we are getting into
Broken Barrel Small Batch. This is a Kentucky bourbon whiskey finished in broken barrel staves. This one right here is 47.5% alcohol by volume, and I'll let the math guy do the math on that to tell you the proof.
That'd be 95.
95. I'll accept it. I'll accept that.
95 proof. This is a new one. I've never seen this. I've never heard of it. I've never had it, but it looks good. And I think that this possibly, maybe might be a cheater whiskey.
A cheater whiskey?
I'm a little worried about it, but I think it's going to be good. But anytime that you say that it's finished in broken staves, it's because you're trying to
speed up the process.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to see.
And you were able to pull that out the last one.
Yep.
I mean, you got the refined palate.
I drink a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
I found one. At least it's a good cork pop. They have such a cool moonshiner show right now, and it's like a panel of 3 or 4 shiners, and then they do competitions for people that have to present to the shiners.
Oh, nice!
It is so.
That's pretty sweet.
I mean, it is pretty backwoods kind of thing.
Hell
but
yeah.
It's I could taste that corn in my liquor.
I could taste that corn in my liquor. You have Tickle. He's probably one of them.
Tickle, yeah, he's on there.
Yeah,
he's made it. He's made a name for himself.
Tickle's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm just upset with myself. I can't remember the other shiners. You pour that first, man. You've had a long day.
But it was a good day. It was a productive day. It was a good day.
Did you get to use your AK?
I'd have to say it's a good day. I did not.
I was talking about COD.
Yeah. I did.
Oh, okay.
I think I even got a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know other than COD sucks. So,
the Warzone absolutely sucks now.
All of it. All of it is terrible.
I like the multiplayer. I like the zombies. The Warzone
is terrible. All of it's terrible.
They changed it.
They ruined an entire franchise, and there's a special place where they're going to land in the gaming world. 0. I mean, everyone paid for it already, so obviously they might.
It's already there. Amanda said hello. Thanks, Amanda, for joining us.
Hello.
Don was admiring my beautiful face when I got up there.
It's kind of like the beard's coming.
Back.
Yeah,
this could have been us.
Yeah, not according to my wife.
It had to be you.
Yeah, she said not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Ooh,
which I'm sad about.
That smells delicious. And I don't know if it's the I want whiskey talking.
It actually smells really good.
It smells so good. It smells sweet.
It does.
Which
I like.
Well, it's saying. Let's see what it says. It says corn, rye, malted barley, and that's what I was worried about.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we probably still have the audio. We have video technical difficulties right now, but stay with us and we'll get you where you need to be. There we are. We're already back. Look at that. Ooh, Don said he likes your tie.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, that's a Cole special, Don. I'm just joking.
It probably was Cole's at the time, yeah.
He's had that tie for 36 years now.
I worked at Cole's.
So you stole it?
I worked in loss prevention.
So you stole it?
So I stopped people from stealing. So no, I did not steal it.
You didn't steal it from Cole's. You stole it from the people that were stealing from Cole's.
I have a roundabout way that I had done that before, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're not stealing from a thief.
So people stole Rachel Ray pans, which at the time like $370.
Yeah, I remember those.
After the trial had finished and they were found guilty, it was like 3 years. So their evidence called me and said, hey, you have to pick this up. So I went and picked it up. I went back to the store and they scanned it. It had been marked down to $2. So I bought it for $2.
Yeah, you still paid for it.
Big roundabout.
Honest man. I like that. That's why we're friends.
Well, got to do it.
Absolutely.
Technically, it was already paid for at the restitution. So,
yeah.
But we're back. Oh, man.
Ooh.
What are you thinking?
A little hotter than
you thought it'd be?
Yeah.
I don't think that at all. I feel like I haven't got kicked in the face by the donkey yet.
I'll try it again.
I think you're missing out.
If I must.
I think you're missing out. Let's see here. We got I don't even know what the hell that is. Come on, you gotta.
Quiromed Consulta. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to DadDimes. So the TikTok or the shop's been up for a while now.
Shop's been up for a while.
Yeah. I'm hoping you guys are getting your DadDimes merch.
All of it. I have a cart.
Yeah, you just haven't hit purchase yet.
Correct, because I'm waiting for you to give me our discount code.
Our discounts are what the fans get. It's their discounts, so the price is the price, man.
Okay.
Kind of. There's wiggle room.
I was going to have you lower all my items to...
the brand still needs to be able to be profitable. And I often think to myself, I spent X amount in the cart, and then all of a sudden there's a percentage that comes back, and I'm like, I just paid myself. Yeah. But it's now DadDimes Enterprise. Now it's going to buy the next bottle. It's worth it. It's worth it. And you got some cool swag. Here's the QR code if you want to get in there. Yep. Spreadshop.daddimes.com, I believe, or daddimes.spreadshop.
daddimes.myspreadshop.com.
Yeah.
You can find all your... we got everything. Shirts,
everything.
Hats, beanies,
Yep.
Tank tops, sweatpants.
I'm excited for the Santa Claus hat.
Santa Claus hats.
I'm wearing that during Moana 2.
Cooking apron. I better place my order.
So it took them quite a bit of time. My order's going to be in on Saturday, and I think... they had to send me something back because there was like a color contrast. I had like a blue shirt, this color, and then black font on it, and they're like, it's not going to look really good. You're not going to really be able to read it. Are you sure this is what you want? And I was like, yeah, this is what I want. So that communique had to go back and forth to confirm. But if you're not confirming those things, it should be pretty quick. Yeah. What's up, Pat BX444? Welcome to the show.
We are actually rivals this week. I don't know if you've noticed.
I noticed the point spread right now, and I was going to negotiate.
Well, so...
Because my playoff chances are starting to dwindle. But I also know that your quarterback isn't as good as my quarterback. My first-round draft pick.
Your first pick in the first round?
Yeah, so I'm wondering if,
So, every week my team has been projected to score less than the other team.
That's true.
And I've won most of them.
But you also don't have a certain quarterback that I'm pretty sure you would like in your stack.
He's pretty cool. I do got Baker.
It's not the same, man. The performance of that child NFL star is phenomenal.
I think he's the second-ranked quarterback in fantasy this year.
Go Bo Nix, which goes to sports.
Sorry, I had to finish.
No, it's all right, man. So we got doing DadDimes.
Took it down.
On and off, Broncos win.
On and off, Broncos win.
Yeah.
They won very convincingly this week.
They should have won the week before.
Yeah, they should have. Absolutely.
After seeing the performance last weekend, they should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they lose to the Bills. The Chiefs lose. Come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs have been in close games, and they were able to squeak out wins.
Yeah. But not this week.
Some people got paid for those games. I'm not gonna. It rhymes with referees.
And I don't know who cut the check, but it rhymes with Raver Whiffed.
Yeah. But the Broncos won. Bo Nix looked so good last week.
So
God
good.
dang.
Looks good.
He made a throw over a couple defenders, in between defenders.
Yeah. Just happy.
Just
that's the performance we've been looking for.
That we've needed.
Yeah.
Looking at that, I was so excited last week.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this week. So it's Raiders week.
Going to Vegas.
Going to Vegas. Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game. I wish we were playing Dallas, though.
I'm glad we're playing the Raiders. We're going to beat the shit out of them in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
A couple of our guys are probably going to get fondled out there by the ranch. What was that called? The Bunny Ranch out there? Where Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
I think it's the.
It could have been the Bunny. They actually had a HBO series for a while.
Oh, did they?
Where they would go in and they would film and they would show how the ranch works. And then the owner, he ended up dying, I'm pretty sure, during his duties.
Good way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It might have been the Bunny Ranch. Could have been the Bunny Ranch.
I think it's Bunny Ranch.
Does anyone out there, does any of our millions and millions of fans know exactly what we're talking about? Have you ever, and if you've been there, probably not the platform to say where you've been hanging out. That's cool, though.
If you've been there, just leave like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 stars, and we'll get the gist.
Yeah. You need to send us some stars. You need to send us some flowers if you know what we're talking about. We'll know who you are. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's,
I don't know where to put the tonks.
I mean, they were in the thing, but it's okay. I mean, we had a rush. They're exactly where you put them. We had a rush to get things started. They had a longer than anticipated meeting, and but we were like, you know what? Are we going to postpone this, or are we gonna push through? Because our fans really are what we care about. We want to make sure that you're going to get this quality content every single week because we're hitting that 50 number rapidly. I want to say 2 more weeks we're 50, and then 2 weeks after that we're 52. And then we have to reevaluate what we want to do with our lives.
Yeah.
Are we going to shoot for 53? Are we going to shoot for 100? Are we going to shoot for 75? 3,000? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, this is my favorite day of the week. And I think it's all 1.9 million of our fans' favorite week.
They love it. They do love it. I mean, if they're willing to log on 2 hours after our normal start, I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you so much.
Yep. Lenny posted. Thanks for joining us, Lenny.
What's up, Lenny?
Every day during Raider Week, I post something new to show my F the Raiders hate.
Raider hater.
I've actually seen a couple of those, which is pretty good.
Yeah. We don't like the Raiders.
It was 4 Bronco fans holding down a Raiders fan while Lenny was beating the shit out of him. So that was cool.
It seems like a Thursday.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking. Lenny says 4-star, but just the bar. I'm assuming the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah.
And then he also brings up the number 16 ranked in national college football, Colorado Buffaloes.
They're moving on up. They actually had a pretty good game. I mean, they're looking a little sloppy here and there, but they're making it happen.
Yeah. Don said, was it productive, though, your meeting?
Yes. Very productive. Things are getting done. Things are moving forward, and that's all I can say.
You're like Oprah out there. You get a liquor license, and you get a liquor license.
No, it's not, man. It's not. But I will throw this out there. If you ever have a chance to do civic service, and Lenny knows, and you know as well because you are a elected board member, it's worth what you put out there because you're at least making some kind of impact. And I always used to say this in the police department. if you're not willing to go for the promotion, or if you're not willing to do the things necessary to have your voice at the table, you cannot complain about the outcome.
That's true.
So if you say, "Oh man, my community sucks," well, there's a board opening. Yeah, it's someone else's problem. Well, then you have to accept what the community is going to do, man. Like there's an opportunity for you to change, and you're saying it's not my problem, it's not my fault, it's not something that I'm willing to dedicate time to. Nope. Well, then you have to accept it.
You can't bitch if you're not willing to help make change.
That's it, man. That's it. So a little bit of civic duty here and there, and it's not. Hopefully there's impact, and hopefully it's positive, and hopefully it's helping shape the next generations. We'll see. But yeah.
I think you do a great job.
It's worth the time.
I mean, you brought our community from negative a lot of money to now we're not negative. We're actually in the positive.
Yeah, if you want to get into that, we started the year 2023. 2.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it was 2022.
Because I got on in 2023.
Yeah, 2022, just become president of the community, and the lights were out in the park. Because they couldn't afford to pay the electric bill in the community.
Yeah,
we started the year off negative $80,000.
That looks like my bank account.
I was like, that's the problem. Like, we're starting off negative $80,000. No one was getting paid. Our landscaper hadn't been paid in like 6 months. All of our accountants, they weren't getting paid, so we had to do this quarterly fee thing, and everyone was pissed because they're like, you know what, we didn't sign up for that. Like, when you moved into the community, it was like
no fees.
All of our fees are paid through taxation. We're not going to have any additional fees.
Yeah.
They imposed this thing, and we're like, all right, that's not cool. We got on the board. The community got on the board. They said, all right, what can we do to start fixing these problems? We're ending this year out with positive $300,000 in the bank. There's no quarterly fees. We're not increasing taxes. We're
not charging quarterly fees anymore.
We're doing improvements to the community, and I'll throw this out there. That was done because there was a lot of people that came in and started having conversations and seeing where we could shift budget, where we could, and everyone's been paid.
And we got new trees.
Everyone's been paid. Yeah,
yep.
And that's was the biggest deal. And I met with the consultants today. I met with the landscaper today. I met with the management company today, and I said, for whatever it's worth, you've been paid.
Yep.
The bill came in yesterday. It was approved yesterday. The money's in your account. You're not waiting 6 months to get paid. That's horrible. And that's one of those things. Again, we were able to affect change. We were able to do a benefit for the community. We were able to make sure that everyone is operating effectively. We have holiday lights coming up, so you can actually be proud of the community. I was excited to be a part of that. And I know that you're excited to be a part of that. And I know every other board member is excited to be a part of that. But again, it comes back to here's the problem. You're either going to accept it and have to pay whatever they're willing to impose on you, or you're going to say, no, I'm going to get involved because it's the right thing to do, and I want to see where all these things are failing. And then when we started digging in the books, and we're like, man, how are you not paying this? How did you not understand this was going to happen? Why are we paying so much for water? Why are we paying so much for features in the community that
they
don't
laid out
work?
pretty close to what's going to be paid.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah. We got a couple comments on there, but before I get to those,
love comments. Love this whiskey. It's actually pretty good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
This is last year you're going to be president.
That's true. Presidency's coming to an end.
But that means if we go back to the shitter, the next run you have to go back to fix it again.
No. I honestly believe that the reason why I'm not running for the board again is, and I truly believe this for every elected official. I wholeheartedly believe this for every elected official. At some point, others have to have stake in the game, and they have to start shaping it as a community, because I can make this thing look like me all day long. And I can say,
I love you. I think you're great. So
we could pay for a statue that has my face and one of those pointing things, maybe the Superman costume
out of bronze. I like it.
And that can cost $300,000.
Oh, you could put that on our. We could put that on our fountain.
Done and done. But it's one thing. There's a lot of individual ideas, but at some point, there's other people have really good ideas that could be implemented, and I don't want to prohibit them from doing the same thing.
I like your ideas. I'm biased, though.
I get it.
A couple comments. Oh, shit, why are you dressed up, Uncle? That was from John. John, you missed it. You're going to have to rewatch it.
No, man. As you know, we do some things, and I had some meetings, and it's government stuff, but you know what? We were able to call it good. I'm glad John's on. I do have a question for him. How's the new job?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a big deal.
Yeah.
How did you spend your first Veterans Day not deployed?
Yeah. As a civilian?
As a civilian. I mean, like, did you go and get free stuff?
Yeah.
I always wondered, do you pull your card out and be like, yeah, I've done some things.
Did you go get a happy ending?
Free ice cream.
I think that's deserved.
Free ice cream?
Or free ice cream. Don said Justin for president, which I agree, Don. In the next few years, Justin's going to be the mayor of Thornton.
It's interesting you say that. But
I'm putting that out there right now. He's got my vote.
We're talking potentially council stuff next year. We'll see if that works. If like you can settle into that for a minute, get the rhythm, then we'll start talking about it. But mayor. I mean, man, that's a big deal. That's a big commitment. Like they have to provide, and Don, tell me if I'm wrong, man. They have to provide you with like the biggest scissors. Because you have to go and do all the ribbon cuttings.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle this.
Can you give me a key to the city?
I mean,
we'll make it happen.
I'm pretty sure DadDimes deserves it at this point.
I agree. Jesse jumped on. Hello, good evening. What are we talking about? We're talking about future mayor of Thornton, future president of the United States.
I know I have the endorsement from Jesse. I know Jesse would be like, Mayor, check.
Yep. Lenny said, working with the community is self-rewarding. Can be hard, man. But without a doubt, self-rewarding with every thank you received. And fortunately for me, my gorgeous wife is by my side, helping with all the work we do at Lifeline. Definitely makes the job easier. Sandy been stepping up huge.
Lifeline is a phenomenal organization. You have time, energy, and effort. Donate time, funds. They could always use the money. Dedicate your positive thoughts because they do amazing things for the community. They're fantastic. Lifeline.
Absolutely. He said my gorgeous wife. I'm going to take that as he called me gorgeous as well because me and my sister look alike. I just have
the beard's coming. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's got a thicker beard still for now, but it's mine's growing back.
Yep.
John said it's going really well, and I went to serve older veterans and fought in real wars, and OFC went to Buffalo Wild Wings and for a free meal.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
And Jesse said you got his vote.
I appreciate that, Jesse. I really do appreciate that, and I really do appreciate the endorsements. I got to tell you, I love it.
Don said, I thought of a different kind of scissor. I know
that's a party.
Lifeline Cab, and then Lenny confirmed me as well. I'm gorgeous.
I mean,
thanks, Lenny.
Just look at you.
My favorite brother-in-law, by the way. Well, Mike's my other brother-in-law, and I absolutely love Mike. But Lenny and Mike are right, one and one.
Yeah, I want to get into something because it's Mike the plumber.
Mike the plumber, yep.
And you're DJ the plumber.
Yeah. DJ the computer guy is what I am now.
I thought your other brother was the computer guy.
He's a computer guy, but as a plumber, I manage plumbers, and I just sit behind a computer. So can I really call myself a plumber now? I don't actually do work.
Well, so I came into this weird conversation today with the property manager.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going through some things that said, we have 3 backflows that have not been serviced.
Ooh.
That's my ears perked up as well. I was like, I know a guy. And they said, the city of Thornton next year, if they're not serviced by a certain time, they're going to come and lock them out. And I'm like...
They'll actually shut off water to the community.
Wouldn't be the first time. We had a fire in the community, by the way, because water bills weren't paid. That was kind of fun. But water's back on, and all the things are flourishing. Just saying. So I talked to the property manager, and she said something like, hey, we're going to have to get this done. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, did you know that one of your board members is, you can do backflows? Yeah. We've emailed back and forth. We need to set up a meeting. I know he's busy. And I'm like, I know he's busy too. And then I thought to myself, you need a account manager.
I do.
That not only creates these bonds, but also is able to say, hey, property manager, you have a need, and you're free on this date at this time. Our calendar is aligned with that. Someone will be out there to take care of it.
Yeah.
And I think I know your guy.
I
think I know your
he's
guy.
the guy I'm thinking of. He's the future mayor of Thornton, baby. My assistant.
All I know is there's business out there. We just got to do the connection. We just got to rake the money. Rake the money.
Absolutely. And we'll get him in touch with our guy.
Yeah.
Company I work for, and see if we submit the bids and go from there. I've been talking to her about it, and I just got to go through that with her. And
but here's the deal. I found it today, and this is going to be breaking news out there, and it's going to be early because it's not going to be technically. You're going to hear it first on DadDimes. Our actual property manager, the individual, the one person that does it, he's retiring. And there's going to be a mass outing.
Mr. S?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Tomorrow they're gonna put it out there, and then it's gonna be early December.
Well, congratulations.
That's what I said today, man. I was like, you know what? You deserve it. You've earned it. Go out, travel, enjoy time with the family. Like, retirement is the way to go. Once you're able to do that, everything that you've worked for, you've now achieved. Go out and live life as much as you can. Because
I thought he was kind of old.
I mean, he's made some he's had some time on the books. He's had some time on the books.
He's knowledgeable. He's smart. He's a great guy.
So I talked to the other owner of the company, and I was like, well, how many properties do you manage? And she said, between 20 and 30.
Okay.
And I'm like, 20 and 30, you say? I'm assuming that out of those 20 to 30, you can have a preferred vendor.
Yeah.
For various things. So if your community goes out and says, hey, I'm having this issue, plumbing-wise, you can obviously say, look in the yellow pages, because I'm sure that those things still exist. Or
they're online now.
Here's someone that we work with that is very knowledgeable, easy to work with, and will provide whatever service.
Absolutely.
And I'm thinking to myself, low-hanging fruit.
Absolutely. Well, I got 2 backflow guys that work for me, so we'll be able to get that accomplished.
So what's the price point on a backflow certification?
To get your certification?
No, to do a certification on a single backflow.
Laws are changing.
Yeah, I get it.
So with laws changing, that means licensed plumbers have to be the ones that are licensed to service.
But if you were going to go and do one backflow today, you get like a range. I know.
So we do it for $150 for a backflow.
Okay.
To certify them.
To certify the backflow. Mm-hmm. So this community, give or take, has 10.
Yeah.
So that's $1,500. Now, understanding that, like,
$1,500 just to certify them,
and some of those fees go to the city and blah blah blah, right? There's that part.
With Thornton, there's a certain you have to pay to submit your test reports.
Pay to play. So $1,500, and we'll round up because it's easier to round up than it is to round down in my brain at least. Yeah. 30 communities. And they're relatively the same size. And we're going to have a sister community very soon. It's going to be larger, which is
cool.
Financially cool. Logistically, for the next president, not my problem. So 1,500 times 30 is 15 times 10. So 15,000, 30, $45,000 contract just to do backflow certifications.
Yep.
I got that clear. I said backflow, not anything else. Yep. That's not bad for one thing.
Yeah. Which means, Don, we need you to get your backflow certification. So
Don, come on, man. Come on, Dan.
Backflows for us at the company we work for.
But all I'm saying is, like, those things tend to, like, I don't know.
Add up.
They add up, and then all of a sudden it's, I know you guys don't do irrigation yet. Irrigation's a pain in the ass, but I also see how much money these people are charging for irrigation, which is insane.
Which those guys don't. They just, you're an irrigation guy, and that's it.
Well, and I think that there's this weird balance because our community, for instance, I was just advised today, the backflow systems preventer, I would assume that's what it's called, is too high by like 1.5 feet per city code.
Too high?
It is lifted above ground too high.
So with backflow installations, you have to have them a minimum of 12 inches above ground, but there's no maximum for that. If they extend a certain footage, they should have supports for them.
All I know is the city of Thornton said, according to city code, they are, I think, 1.5 feet above ground too high than their current regulations. So at some point, they're saying, we need to go back to our community landscaper, and they're going to have to do a bid to shorten that. And I'm like, shorten a pipe? I know some people. But that work is different than irrigation, because that is copper work. That is not...
irrigation guys can't do that.
Irrigation guy.
They can.
Well, we've seen.
They can.
But again,
it's not going to be right.
Those things are like, all right, those are easy. Well, I'm not going to say easy. I say easy for me because I don't have to do the work. Those are low-hanging fruit contracts of, things that need to get done per city code, and therefore we got to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward. I'm just saying, man. That's a contract manager. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to do that position for you, and it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing.
I think so. In the company I work for, we've been pushing in that direction. So I've contacted Angela to try to get that with that contract with her, and we'll see what happens when we talk to her.
I'll throw this out there: if you have the proper contract manager, and I don't know who that's going to be yet, that contract's done.
Yeah.
There are relationships that have been made, and there's a lot of interpersonal stressors that, due to previous history of "Are you kidding me?" have been relieved. And
I believe you left out a effing.
Well, I mean, here's the deal: you can always look back and you can say, the guy, because it is so easy to blame the guy before you. And that's the best part about it, right? Like, you start in a position, you're like, man, the guy before me completely was terrible, and that's the reason why we're in the current state. Which is an easy thing to say. But you don't know the guy before you, and at the end of the day, they're not there, and it is now your responsibility. So take control over it. Don't use that as an excuse, and just move forward. Because it is so easy to default to say, well, yeah, we're in the current state because the person behind me was so terrible at their world, instead of saying, yeah, some things have happened. We're looking forward to change that.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Got a few comments on
We're going
there.
to go comments, then we got to get back to the whiskey because we haven't done that, man. We're going back and forth. We're getting deep in these, like, true.
We're having fun on these late nights.
Man. I love it.
Lenny said, love you too, brother.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
Yeah.
Gianna actually joined us. Rayla says hi to her favorite grunkle. Great uncle.
Okay.
Tell Rayla I love her and I miss her.
She going to Moana?
Yeah.
Is she going to... I need confirmation right now. Moana 2.
Gianna, are you and Rayla going to be at Moana 2? Please let us know. I already know the answer. It's going to be a yes. Jesse said, what are y'all drinking? We are drinking some Broken Barrel Small Batch, Jesse. This is it's actually been quite delicious. Don said, don't fool yourself. You still get your hands dirty.
Absolutely, every day.
Every day. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. Lenny said, for $150 backflow, my friend told me most massage parlors charge $300 for that. They're going to the wrong place, Lenny.
Lenny, I investigated some of those parlors, and they've been shut down due to my work. Just throwing that out there. Thanks, buddy.
I got scheduled for work during Moana. Looks like Gianna is calling in sick that day.
I'm pretty sure Moana 2
I
on a
could tell
theater that we've
she's
rented.
Feeling feverish. They've been scheduling me so much.
Do you know what COVID sounds like? Or pneumonia?
Oh, one of
RSV?
my guys. Yeah,
Pink eye?
One of my guys just sent me a positive COVID test. I'll send that to you, Gianna. You can send that to them starting next.
You should put that on the DadDimes shop. A positive COVID test with the DadDimes logo.
We should.
I mean, I don't think we're too far off.
QR codes on the back of the COVID test. This has actually been delightful.
It's been
even though
pretty
it's
good,
been
man.
in those the quick aging staves.
It doesn't taste like it.
No.
It really doesn't. And I've been able to pull that from some of the previous one.
Yeah.
And this is what we are. It says we are risk takers and barrel breakers.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Sounds erotic. I like it.
And I'm gonna throw this one out there. I gotta, if he's still on, Mr. Jesse.
My mom said, "Good night, all."
Oh.
Mama needs to get up at 4 a.m. Mom,
I get it.
I don't
get
know
it.
if you just heard. I got that positive COVID test. You don't have to go in for at least a couple days. You can have the rest of the week off. Love you, Mom. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
There is something special coming to DadDimes if we can make this happen. Let me see if I can pull.
Hell yeah.
Everything. We were looking at a possible, potential, maybe
Jesse is still on.
Stranahan's Mountain Angel Colorado single malt. I'm pretty excited to see if we could pop into this one. It's a 12-year by Stranahanigans. It's a local distiller out of Denver.
Alameda and Santa Fe. They got all the homeless people hanging out by there.
Yeah. So there used to be an opportunity where you could go in and assist in putting labels on bottles.
Yeah.
And like there was this like long wait list of whether or not you can even get on there and go and do this. It was like a kind of mini tour, and you kind of volunteer worked, and then they gave you one bottle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the bottle cost you probably $18. I worked for like 17 hours. It wasn't that long.
It's 12.
I'm pretty sure that you got more out of this than I did.
Oh, yeah.
But there was this experience. And I remember one day I got a email from Aaron Anderson, one of our guests on the show. And he said, "Hey, man, I put myself on a list +1. I have this thing available now. Do you want to do it?" And I was like, sick day. I went with Aaron. We did the tour. We did the labeling. I got my bottle. I ended up giving it away because I hate the original Stranahan's.
Yeah.
It has changed. It has actually become significantly better. But the original Stranahan's was just terrible. I'm excited for this thing. It's actually going to be pretty good.
Say it again for Jesse. It's the... Which one?
What do you mean say it again? He's the one who's messaging me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was messaging.
Stranahan's a Mountain Angel 12-year. It's going to be delicious. I'm excited for it, and it's reserved for DadDimes.
Perfect.
Just so you know, all the people out there.
Never mind, Jesse.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
didn't know you guys were secretly texting.
It's not secret.
Not anymore.
Because people know it's going to come. Because I will throw this out there. Cherrywood Liquors gets the things that no one else can get.
That's true.
They're phenomenal.
136 in Colorado.
They get things like Rebel Aged 10-year. Can't get that anywhere else.
Half the stuff up there.
Bardstown Single Oak. Can't get that anywhere else. Nope. 3 tiers of Leorona, which is a tequila. That's a $500 tequila.
That's the one Brandon and Derek got me for my birthday.
That is $1,000 anywhere else. But I'm going to throw this out there. Cherrywood, they hook you up. They take care of you.
Yep.
And good job, Brandon, by the way, for going out and hooking a brother up. It was delicious.
It was Brandon and Derek.
Is it like Brandon and Derek?
I think they went 50-50.
50-40?
They're fucking playing video games, so we can't ask them.
50-40-10? 20? I know.
Bitcoin. Speaking of Brandon won't tell me how much Bitcoin he has, but I seen that was up to like $94,000.
I know. We keep going from one thing to another to another. We're like a...
we haven't talked in a week,
You need Adderall right now. Doge is...
Sure, I'll have more whiskey.
Close to 39 cents. For all those out there, they have now created a Doge division of government. Department of Government Efficiency. That's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
Bitcoin is $96,000.
See?
Woo!
And fucking Brandon's got like 100 shares of that, and he's like, "Oh, I ain't got no money."
I bet you he doesn't, because if he did, he wouldn't be working. That would be $9.6 million. He wouldn't be working in the profession that he
I'm
currently
just guessing
does.
because he doesn't tell us.
For all those out there, my current Bitcoin is 0.00014136.
Damn. Damn, you got a lot.
That's $13.67.
I just looked at mine. Mine was $4.36, but I think it's 0.00004 or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, people are like, oh, Bitcoin. And you're like, oh, that's stupid. And now you're like, my bad. Oh, well.
It was cool. Jesse said, how about Team Sean?
Team Sean?
Yeah. I don't know, Team Sean.
I don't know. John? Like P. Diddy?
P. Diddy? I don't think there's no more Team Sean.
I'm pretty sure Sean John's like going to be spending some time in the clank.
Yeah. Sean Payton. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't.
It's
okay.
fine.
I didn't scroll enough. It said Team Sean Knicks with exclamation
We were talking
marks.
about this. Knicks is on fire. Sean Payton probably should stop doing offensive plays. I know it's like it's tough to say.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that
he did that the last game. He called the plays last week against the Falcons, and we fucking torched him.
Yeah, he was doing that against the Chiefs though.
I mean, Bo Nix is finding his rhythm, and I'll say that.
Gotcha.
I think. I mean, last year I didn't like Sean Payton because we fucking sucked. This year I'm like, he's getting better. Next year,
Is he still employed?
yeah,
Possibly.
no, I think he is.
Do we go to the playoffs?
Currently, Broncos are a playoff team.
You know why?
Bo Nix,
Bo Nix.
the number one selected quarterback in our fantasy football league this year.
Yeah, everyone was looking at me like, you were so dumb. And granted,
What did I say? What did I tell you?
you picked the pick.
But what did I tell you about Bo Nix?
He's going to be amazing.
I said he's going to be amazing. He's going to get you more fantasy points than fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Which he has week by week by week.
Yeah.
That's not wrong.
So, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Now, I wasn't sure when you did it. I said that to kind of hype you up, but it turned out to be true. And that's all we could.
Talk about the whiskey. It's been a minute. It's actually been 41 minutes. Good, bad, or indifferent?
I think it's good.
Okay.
This was a Miss DadDimes pick, right?
This was a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, 2 for 2, huh?
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So do you start Dowdle, who didn't do shit last week?
It's my bedtime.
Wow.
It's my bedtime reminder.
Is it time to go night-nights? Are you getting tie-tie?
I'm sleepy.
I need to go night-nights. For the Dallas Cowboys. Or do you start Estime, who did not do well at all?
The season?
The last game.
I think so. Audric Estime is still rookie. He's got.
I mean, yeah.
He's behind Javonte Williams, and he's our third string running back. In this situation, Dallas Cowboys are facing the Washington Commanders. I was going to say Redskins.
It's fine.
I'd start Dowdle.
They're saying that he's still the guy. That says Dowdle rushed 10 times, didn't do anything. Got the head coach's vote of confidence prior to Monday's kickoff.
Yep.
Didn't really do much during the game. Is he going to be starting? I don't know.
I mean, has anybody on Cowboys team done anything?
And then McLaren for Washington didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like as a wide receiver, like is the ball even coming to him anymore?
It should, because
it has. He's supposed to be really good.
One of their best receivers on their team.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Not according to last week.
But what do you do?
I lost by 2 points, by the way, because Dowdle couldn't figure it out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's just when I beat the brakes off whoever I played.
If I would have picked Jerry Jeudy as my wide receiver, money would have been made. But I just didn't. I overlooked that. That was
who
stupid.
thinks Jerry Judy's going to do shit?
I do every single time. I think Jerry Jeudy is he's a diamond. We should not have gotten rid of him. We should not have let him go.
I disagree. I think we held him a year too long. We should have traded his ass when he actually had trade value.
Okay, I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying.
When he was a Denver Bronco, all he did was drop passes. He didn't score touchdowns.
Well, now hang on a second. Who was he dropping passes from?
It doesn't matter. If the ball hits you in the chest, you catch the fucking
Does
ball.
it matter when the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl?
I mean, they're not, but... See? Look at that. Jesse knows. Judy can't catch a cold. Too many drops. Thank you, Jesse.
He can catch a lot of Browns passes.
Okay. One game?
At least one.
That's the only one.
But it was a really good one.
It was all right.
It's better than Travis Kelce. He couldn't figure it out.
That's true.
Do you know what a ball looks like?
He's on your team. He got you, what, 2 points?
He got me nothing because he sucks on that game at that one time.
I agree with you, Jesse. Jerry Jeudy fucking sucks.
You're going to find out.
Please start.
This week.
Please start.
He's starting.
He had his one good game of the season last week.
No, that was his warm-up.
That was his...
57 points this week.
That was
Watch
his
him.
career highlight. That's what that was. So, that's what that was. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I believe you, man.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to beat my best bud so badly. Twice?
Yeah, I don't think so. But here's the deal, man. If I beat you this week, you're going to have problems.
Well, I'm the second-ranked team in our league.
I know.
Right now.
And it's going to bring you down to like 7th if you lose to me.
No.
I'm contacting the commissioner.
I think the commissioner's my other best friend, so I'll slip him a good bet to bet on, and
I don't know. He can't.
I'll be second still.
I don't think so.
That's true.
You were supposed to go to lunch today, by the way. I'm a little upset about that. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Did you go?
Well, no.
All right, then.
I had things to do, and we chatted before, and he said, "Hey, man, I'm busy." And I'm like, "Okay." He has some headshots.
I had foster care meetings today.
Like one.
Yeah.
What'd you do the rest of the day? You were home all day long.
Actually, surprisingly, I worked my fucking ass off at home.
Yeah.
I was on the phone all day, computer all day.
No, you weren't. I know where your computer is. I didn't see you online at all.
My laptop?
No, the thing next to your laptop. Your actual work computer.
My computer downstairs is not my work computer. That's my other gaming device. I work from my laptop.
Yeah, you should have been working from
downstairs.
Your work area.
I actually had a lot. I could show you my fucking phone log. I was busy at work today.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll show you. Kimberly said Travis Kelce is killing both my teams.
Travis Kelce needs to figure out how to do something more with the ball than...
Yeah, he needs to break up with Taylor Swift to get his fucking mojo back is what he needs to do.
I think it's going to happen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think they're going to get married.
No.
Little Aryan children.
That's not okay.
They're going to be the widest kids in America.
I don't know if that's okay. I'm going to throw this out there. I think she's kind of over it.
Over Travis?
Yeah.
Did you see the before and after? So before Travis Kelce started dating Taylor Swift, he was dating a woman of color. And he had this clean look, like his beard, his hair was faded into his beard, all that, right? Now he started dating Taylor Swift, and he's got this mustache, like...
It's not going to work out.
Totally different.
It's
totally
not going to work out. I don't think that he can adapt to Taylor's lifestyle.
Okay.
I mean, like, he's used to, all right, I got a game. All right, I got practice. Okay, I got, like here's the things I have to do.
And now she has fucking worldwide tours.
And now it's like, country. And, by the way, it reminds me of your son. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reminds me of Dom and
Kylie?
Girlfriend. I was going to say the name, man, because this is worldwide and global. Who holds the purse in that relationship?
Dom?
Travis.
Well, yeah, Dom and Travis, yeah.
Hold this while I go to work and do my thing. Okay.
I've never met Taylor Swift. I can't speak ill of her.
You would hold her purse.
But I know Kylie.
You would hold her purse.
And she is the sweetest person.
And I'm not saying that she's not, but what I'm saying is, like...
Yeah. Taylor Swift, I'd fucking hold her purse.
You would hold her purse.
Yeah. What do you need, babe?
How many billions did you make? Purse held.
I'll be like, you know what? Save the maid this week. I'll do the dishes.
I don't know. Maid did it better.
That's true. And that's why I got told never to fucking...
Don't you even look at the
do it
dishes.
again. Yeah.
Do you think she eats from dishes, or do you think it's like a one and done?
I mean, if I had Taylor Swift money, I wouldn't wear the same underwear twice ever.
I'm pretty sure that like it would be an hourly thing of, all right, it's been an hour, change them.
Correct. Yep.
I don't know what 20,000 thread count underwear feels like, but she does.
She does.
I'm just saying.
I got Hanes, the breathable, non-ride up.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at for sure.
People are talking. I see the thing happening.
Yeah. Jesse said he ain't getting better each year. He's slowing down a little. Let's see. Let me scroll. Let's see. Maybe that's it.
Maybe that's
it. Let me scroll.
Travis?
Yeah, he is getting older.
I mean, his brother just retired.
He's 34, is what Jesse said.
Yeah. Not in running back years. Or is he receiver tight end?
Tight end.
In tight end years, he's like 97.
Unless he met P. Diddy. In which case, he's a wide receiver.
Then he went to a freak off.
Which reminds me, Eric, he called me about some songs he was thinking. This is one.
When is he going to do a DadDimes theme song?
I just got to ask him.
I mean, I asked him. I've been waiting for this thing.
Oh, I just ordered our things for his our balloon things for our fight for the gender reveal.
Okay.
Yeah,
who's gonna win?
We're gonna. He said he's gonna only let me know 5 minutes before, which I think is complete fucking bullshit.
Are they like sumo baby things? Because I'm thinking like if we hit hard enough, we could we could like blow out like a dust.
So my thing on that was like I need a week. I need to know a week
saying,
ahead of time.
Choreograph,
so we could choreograph it, right? Yeah. Which I just found out that Bree's mom.
It's a girl.
Well, no. No.
Dad time. And that's how we ruin surprises.
What? I'll let you see the thing. So what I found out was Bree's mom gets to know ahead of time because she's got to get the cake, which I'm like, that's fucking bullshit because I should be able to know because I got to choreograph our fight scene for the gender reveal, right?
Yeah.
I think it's is equally as important that I know, that Karina knows, and I've been told no. That's what we're going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it was going to be more of like an inflatable PD. And then if it's not a guy, you come out with a samurai.
We could look at it. I ordered those. They're returnable.
Damn. It's a boy. And then it'd be like, just kidding. Like bring out the machete.
Oh, I got a chainsaw.
Oh, God.
Cut it off. Yeah. Jesse, we did talk about our merch shop. It's daddimes.myspreadshop.com
/ this right here.
Yeah, if you QR code. Or if you follow the link in the description.
Or if you go to daddimes.com.
Daddimes.com takes you right to the shop.
It says DadDimes shop. There's some cool stuff, man. I'm looking forward to. I ordered a couple beanies, I think, a Santa hat, some regular like ball caps. I'm excited.
Sweater for Mrs. DadDimes.
Yeah, Mrs. DadDimes getting a sweater. My kiddo is getting a panda.
Yeah,
that has like a DadDimes little thing on it. I mean, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm. Don said, choreograph both wins. Jayana says, I've got 1 million clothes for Eric's baby. I got to give y'all. Jayana, I don't know if it's going to be a girl yet, so hold that thought. my intuition as a grandfather, grandpappy,
old
is,
man.
It's a boy.
Well, knowing Eric like I do.
They did a doggy style and they're having puppies.
Oh, I was going to say it's like soft hands. Maybe. I don't know.
Eric?
Yeah.
He's actually working. Although he's gay because he's the HVAC guy.
Whoa. We don't use that because TikTok might get a little crazy.
Although he's air fairy because he's an HVAC technician.
Just like that, another 2-week ban. DadDimes.
We're still live on X, though.
Yeah, X doesn't care.
Yeah, they're fine. I posted penis pics on X, and they were fine with it.
Yeah, X doesn't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lenny couldn't find the man thong. I'll send you the link, Lenny.
Yeah, it's not on there.
Oh, I put it on there.
Okay. Well, there it is.
It's not. She's got... John's got boy clothes, too. Perfect. We'll take them.
Yeah.
So...
I'm excited for Thanksgiving coming up.
Oh, Thanksgiving's going to be...
I can't wait for you to cook everything.
Fantastic.
And I'm just going to show up and enjoy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're going to show up and enjoy, but Mrs. DadDimes going to make her famous mac and cheese, right?
I mean, if you put it out there, she'll listen to this and she'll probably make it, yeah.
Well, I think we already talked about it.
I don't know what I don't know. All I know is our phenomenal, amazing, fantastic real estate neighbor is going to provide the pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Because that's what I put in for.
Oh,
Costco size.
And this year I'm going to make a sweet potato pie.
Okay. That's weird. That's cool.
Um,
Tomahawk steaks?
If you want, I'll make them.
I'm going to bring them if you cook them. As always, that's kind of like this deal that we have of...
I'll cook them if you bring them.
Done and done.
I'll have 2 birds on the smoker.
Yeah.
I used to deep fry a turkey and then smoke a turkey.
Yeah.
But I like the turkey smoked better.
Yeah.
It tastes way better. It's got way more juice in it.
You know, you can buy a fully cooked turkey from Popeyes.
And KFC.
And...
Churches.
Famous Staves.
I'm going to be honest. I think my shit's going to be a lot better than theirs.
It's going to be amazing.
I don't think you've ever had my turkey because you've always had family stuff.
I'm pretty sure that on Thanksgiving next week we're going to get into it.
You're going to try my turkey.
Yeah.
My turkey's so juicy that even when...
It's a juicy Lucy.
Yeah. You microwave it like 4 days later, it's still juicy. That's how juicy my turkey is, man.
I'm pretty sure I'm excited for it.
Don, you're invited. You can come up if you want.
Done and done.
Jayana might be... You're not missing Moana, Jayana.
You got to be to Moana.
I'll send you the COVID test here shortly after.
DadDimes took care of the theater rental. We're all going in there. We're going to have a good time. All that's required is for you to show up and be there.
That's correct. So Jayana will be at Moana.
Yeah.
She will also be at Thanksgiving. We got some random message in Spanish.
Are they trying to sell bourbon? That's fine. That's cool.
I don't know about bourbon.
Tijuana favors?
It's in Spanish. I can't read it. Eric said, turkey gross, where the ham at?
Who's Eric?
My son.
He's on right now?
I think he just joined, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you missed the entire conversation about the gender reveal. Congratulations on the girl.
Yeah.
All right.
Piece of shit. Lenny said, did you just call Justin a jive turkey? Not yet.
Oh, I like it.
But I just seen on, I believe, Netflix.
With an L. Flix.
Netflix. Return of the Dragon?
I don't know.
With Bruce Leroy?
Is it before it...
No, this is dead serious.
Okay,
There's a movie where Bruce Leroy comes in and Show Nuff is the the Shogun bad guy, and he's like, "What's up, you jive turkeys?" It's a good show. Recommend watching it.
All right. We need to get back to ratings real quick. Neat. What are your thoughts?
I like the neat. I'm gonna give it
I love the neat.
3.8.
I was gonna do 3.5. 5, but 3/8's good too.
3/8's pretty good.
Okay.
I liked it neat.
Chilled?
Chilled.
No ice, just the glycerin.
Stay at 3/8.
It came up for me. I liked it a little bit more. That's a 3/8 for me. We're going to put it on the rocks.
On the rocks.
Half spheres because there was a freezing issue.
I like it a little better on the sphere. 3/9.
Oh, you're moving on up.
Mm-hmm. The Last Dragon is what it's called.
It changed the dynamic. I think when you started, it was good, and then it diluted. It was a little bit. There was a different flavor. It wasn't bad, and then add too much dilution, it took away from it. So it's going back down to a 3.5.
But there's that happy medium when it first dilutes, where I think it
somewhere in between
the flavor profile.
I agree.
I had an eighth of a sphere left, and I liked it a lot on the eighth of a sphere rather than the sphere.
Fair.
So, with this one, if you're gonna dilute it, probably a few 3 to 5 drops.
Yeah,
for the dilution.
Not a lot.
Not much, which I think enhances it. But if you dilute it too much, it does take away.
You did this.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So what's the DadDime Dime of the week? I know you've had some pink eye issues. Some I don't know, man. You tell me what you tell me.
We've had a lot of issues in my household.
I don't know what I don't know.
I don't know, man. Wash your fucking hands.
Don't fart on pillows.
Yeah, don't fart on pillows. Or change your pillowcase before you go to sleep so you don't get pink eye.
That's probably part of it. I don't know.
I don't know. Too much.
I remember a long time ago, I had like a friend group, high school, 20 plus years ago. And I had a friend that like her and her entire family, her boyfriend and her like friend group all got pink eye.
They were eating ass.
They were all doing some things probably.
Eating ass,
yeah. And all I remember is I would like bring the group to like home. I'd pick them up in the morning and I'd drop them off at home. I was the only one that was able to drive during the time. And like I avoided all of it like the plague. I would wash my hands. I would wash everything. And I'd be like, stay away from me. I'm going to still do this thing because I want to be a good friend. But like get your drops and stay away. And there was this one day that she's like, oh, you have an eyelash. Whack! Whack! Grab my eyelash the next day. I hate you so much.
You should do the slash and smack technique.
Yeah. All I know is I know the exact moment where the infection. Oh God! Like you see the finger and you're like, no. It happened.
Too late.
It happened.
Lenny says, I love getting pink eye. That's why she married me.
Awkward. All right, DadDime Dime of the week.
I don't have one.
That is not true, man. You have one every single week.
Not this week, man. What's your DadDime of the week?
I mean, I always add on to your DadDime.
I'll add on to yours.
That is not how this works on this show.
It is. This week, we're changing it up.
That's not how we're not supposed to change things up. All right,
You've been on council all day.
I have been working my ass off.
You've been working your ass off today. I don't have... I'll be honest. I've had a rough week. I don't have anything positive to say to lift the spirits of our people.
I want to say this, man, though, because although you've had a rough week, there is a shining star to that rough week. I mean, and I get it. But here's the deal. So next week, which is is kind of important. It's important to me. It's important to you. It's important to all of us that are going to come together.
It just came to me.
Here it is. Let's do it.
So no matter how much people doubt you,
yeah,
and they don't believe in you,
yes,
they talk negatively towards you,
negative,
you got to believe in yourself.
That's part of it, man.
At the end of the day, the only people you need to impress is you, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Bosses may tell you you ain't worth the shit, right?
Possibly.
Significant others may put it out there that, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to.
That's part of
right?
it, man. Yep.
But as long as you know you're going into life giving it 100%, even though you fail every day, the only time you really fail is when you give up.
That's it. And I want to throw this out there, and this is to you, the familia, to Lenny, to Don, to Jesse, to everyone that's listening out there. We're at 1.97. God damn, this thing's blowing up. Small steps lead to long journeys. Yep. And I'm not throwing this out there like I'm Mike the Situation, because I'm not that dude. But I mean, he does some things. Like each small step that you're moving forward, by the end of it, you look back and you're like, man, at least I made it. At least I made it that much further. And all of those things tend to add up. Yep. And if you're not willing to take those small steps, then you're going to stay stagnant or you're going to fall behind. And I know it's scary. And I know it's kind of one of those things of a little bit of unknown. But if you keep doing those small steps, all of a sudden you look back and you're like, man, I made it at least that much further. And it's important.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do it. Dad, dime of the week. Love
Absolutely. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor.
And that's Mike's
Shout
Situation.
out to Mike's Situation, Jersey Shore, which I watch it.
On Thursdays.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
America.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah.
We love DadDimes this week. We ran way past what we're normally used to, but we do appreciate you guys for following us and joining us every single week. Thank you so much. And until next week.
Dude.
Which will be on
Thanksgiving Eve.
Day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. The meats will be ready.
I will actually be in the process of preparing all the meats.
All of them.
And
I'll be sitting there waiting, salivating.
Yeah.
I was at Costco the other day. They didn't have the Wagyu, or guess what? We would be having, like... What day does your family go to school and go to work and you're just... Because we tried doing this one time. There was this... All right, last story, and then we're going to end it. There was this one time we got some Wagyu, like A5 meat, and we're like, all right, dude, we're going to do this tomorrow because we know the kids are going to school, the wives are going to work, it's going to be you and me, we're going to do this. And then all of a sudden, it was a goddamn snow day, the kids are home from school.
Kids snitched us off.
Wife couldn't go to work, and you're like, I can't give them Wagyu, man. Like they...
We still hear about it. But it was good.
It was delicious.
You took half of it home, and she did not want it.
She said, I don't want that secondary meat. And I'm like, I mean, I get it. Like,
I want it fresh, bitch. And then she slapped you or something.
I mean,
like
I got
that.
hit that night.
That's what it was. But
here's the deal. She's not wrong. Like, off the skillet, it was the most glorious thing you've ever put in your mouth.
It was really good. We'll end it on what Lenny said.
Yeah.
If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But no matter what, keep moving forward.
Keep moving, baby.
That's an MLK quote.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lenny. Thank you for that quote. We appreciate it. We love you guys.
Until next time.
Until next time, baby. Love you.